Okay, we're going to talk about the 2022 BMW X5 M50i, a bad beast, V8, lots of power, and really it's about the inside. The front really still looks good. The newer model, I think, did do a better job on the outside, but this thing looks awesome. Never ever get tired of seeing this thing. Look at this. This beautiful like, black blue. At night, it really looks more black, but if a light hits it, it's really pretty blue. So I call it black blue because it's constantly giving you different colors, and it's got the red calipers to just offset that blue. It's just got a beautiful, beautiful front. But let's go inside. That's what really matters. We'll look at the back first. So you've got all of this. This is still all the same as the new ones. It's really nice because you can use stuff like this. I hang my coat in the winter here. You got power outlets for the back. Yes, this comes down here. So they have an armrest, and then you can click this button and open this up for cup holders. So sometimes family comes in town or friends are back here. It's really nice. And of course, they have their own air conditioned and heated seats, not cooling seats back here. And pretty nice though, pretty comfortable. It is only a 2-row, so you don't get the third row till you get the X7 now. They used to do third rows until COVID, and then they stopped all that to save money on parts and stuff and go just to the X7. Then we'll go to the front where the magic happens. I don't know why they decided to change it, but this is probably one of the best designs I've seen inside of a BMW, especially an X5 that can go either way. It can be a soccer mom car, or if you amp it up like mine, it can be a great sports car for a guy. And I love this sports dashboard. I put my hands here a lot. I love the feel of it. It's the stitched in soft leather, Napa leather. The seats are amazing too as well. They're also massage seats and ventilated and heated seats. The ventilation works okay, but in Texas, it doesn't really work that great. I think Chevy and Lincoln have them beat on the cooling seats. But it's got this beautiful gear shifts. It's really, really nice. And then of course, you have all your buttons right here. This is how you change your modes, like sports, comfort, eco, your hold, your parking brake. You have access to your cameras, and of course, all your controls for the screen, even though the screen is touchscreen, and I use the touchscreen a lot. You also have these buttons that have now been taken out of the new X5s and X7s, which I just don't understand. They've been in BMW for a long, long time. I've driven a BMW for 14 years. I've had 4 X5s, 1 X6, and a 550i. And I had another one before that too. But these buttons are shortcut buttons. So when you touch them, you can program them to go to Sirius XM or to your Apple Play or to an address. I use these almost every day to do functions quickly in my car. Also, these are all gone from the new one. You don't get access to your temperature gauge, special screen. Everything is this one big screen. If you haven't seen that video, I did a whole video on that, the new model, the 2024 model, and you can see how they took out most of the buttons, and now you have to touch the screen constantly to do things, which increase the number of clicks to do anything, and it's really annoying. Like, I'm telling you, if you want to change your seat from ventilated to 1 or 2, or turn the massage chair on, or switch to Apple CarPlay instead of your radio, it is crazy how many clicks you have to do to get there. Like, you're trying to drive, you're trying to just like drive, and in a car like this, you're driving fast usually, so you want to drive, and not have to think about things. So that's why I really love this model. The last model of this one is 2023. And the last model of the X7 is 2022. The X7 got upgraded first. It's got this beautiful sunroof, full panel all the way back. All the way back. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. But ultimately, this here is a big thing to me. I don't love that it's all here. I'd rather it be up on the dashboard. This was a big Audi thing about 10 years ago, and I hated that Audi did this, and I didn't drive Audi because of it. And now BMW and even Mercedes have come along in the last few years and done this as well. One other thing that the X5 2024 version doesn't have is the stick, the gear shift. It's just a little toggle now, like a granny car, unless you get the competition version. So I really hang on to the stick a lot when I'm driving. I shift gears a lot, you know, if I need to downgrade and slow down really fast or something. I know it has the paddles on the steering wheel. I mean, I'm very aware of that, and I use those too. But there's just something, I guess as a guy, I just love hanging on to the gear shift when I'm driving. And I was really disappointed that they took that out. They just took that completely away. I'm gonna go around to the other side so you guys can see. A lot of these buttons are gone as well, so you can see it from that angle. And really, really love this angle. This is something new in this model that they did. It used to go down, and I really hated that feeling. I'm really glad that they did that. This model is just a really, really solid model. Okay, let's go around to the other side. Ooh, look at that beautiful blue. I just want you to get a shot of this, like from this side. So you can really see what it's like to drive this car. It's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. That dash is what I love, because you get the screens, you get the big screens, you get the touch screens. There's really nothing different. And the size of the screen, all they did is just make one big screen and plop it up and take away the beautiful dash. And they're doing this in all their cars, even their cars, their X3s, all their models. And this is kind of like what America does. They just like stick an iPad up. Except for, I would say the new Denali Ultimates and the new Denalis, both the 1500 and the Yukons are really doing a great job of integrating the screen into the dash. And but this car drives so amazing. It has so much power. But beyond that, you're paying so much money that you want to enjoy the inside. I mean, yeah, the outside looks awesome, but you spend your time on the inside. And so I want to be able to enjoy the way it drives, which, by the way, the 2024 drives amazing too. All BMWs drive amazing in my opinion. I've thought about switching to Mercedes and Lexus, and I've looked at Land Rovers and even Audis again, driven Volvos. I just come back to this. Like I said, 14 years of driving BMW, and every time I get a new one, I go test drive a bunch of cars, and I just say no. Not only does it drive amazing, but the options, you can't beat the options you get. And the maintenance package is amazing. It comes to, for 36,000 miles on new cars, and that means they change the oil, they change the wiper blades, they change everything. If you upgrade to Maintenance Plus, which is a little bit more, they'll even change your brakes out for you once a year, which I am hard on my brakes, so I love that. And then of course the warranty is really good. They have decreased things over the years, but it's still just an amazing package. And I just love all the buttons. Like, I know everything's going to screens, but just because it looks cool doesn't mean it's functional. And so I'm cool with modern. I'm a first adopter. I love modern stuff. And I love the look of the new ones on the outside, but I'm driving this. 99% of the time I'm inside, not outside. And I want to feel those, I want to be able to touch something quickly and change the temperature, go to autoplay, go click an address really quick. To get to an address now, you have to touch the maps. You have to go into the side settings. You have to go into your favorite addresses and click that. I touch one button, boom, I'm off to my favorite address. So I just wanted to, to show you guys, like, this Dash 2 is just so sporty looking and so beautiful. And the new one, if you watch the video before this, it's just crazy how they They just took away all that. Just, I think the blind leading the blind a little bit, but also they are trying to modernize things and follow trends instead of actually thinking about the user driving the car. Yes, we want more modern screens. Yes, we want bigger screens. Yes, we want cooler things. We're paying a lot of money. This is a $105,000 car, custom ordered it. But I also want it to function right. I also want to drive easily. And I want to be able to click one button. Plus, it's also like a branding thing. You expect certain things from BMW, and you expect them to do things a little differently than anybody else, but now everyone's doing this. Like these buttons here have been with me almost 14 years. I think every BMW I've had has had these buttons. They're iconic. They're touch buttons. If you roll your fingers over them, you can see on the screen. Here, let me show. Let's see if I can show this. If I touch the screen, see how it shows? It won't show. The screen's all messed up on the camera, sorry. But if you touch the button, just touch it. On the screen, it'll show you what it is. And you push it, and it activates it. This one was a COVID car order, 2022. So it did lose the soft closed doors. That was only on the M and competition model and X7 model. And it lost the heated and cooled coffee cup holders that now are only on the M competition and X7s. This opens up. You can store your sunglasses in there. You have cup holders, a USB port. I use the USB-C port in here when I want to charge my phone. It does have a contactless phone charger, but I rarely use that. I just find those don't work really well. And I hope this video helped you guys. I really just wanted to show you my car really quick because a lot of you were commenting on my comments about the 2024, and I get it. I know you guys are like, you want something new, you want something updated, but I just wanted to do something like we think about. Is throwing a screen up on the dash and removing the dash really a good idea, or is it just trendy? You know, I want a car when I spend this kind of money to not just be trendy and cool, but I want it to be well thought out and something that I'm actually going to love driving. And it's not that I don't love driving the other one, the 2024, but the buttons and this gear shift is just really a big deal to me. I found myself just really missing the gear shift, really missing the dash above the steering wheel, and that feeling that I was in a car and not like in a Tesla. Like, I'm not an EV person. I think all that is a joke. I would own a Tesla just for the fun of it maybe, but I wouldn't have it as my primary. And I don't think it's saving the planet. I'll just be honest with you. If you do any Googling, you'll find out making those batteries is killing our planet. But anyways, let's not digress. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'm gonna show you some shots at night as well, so you can see it in the dark, see that beautiful color. But I hope this helps you make your decision if you're looking for a used one or a new one. At this point, I'm just going to upgrade to an X7. I've had this almost 3 years. And so I'm going to go up to an X7 with the V8, the M50i X7 2022 or 2021. I'm going to do a used one. I do a used one and then a new one, used one and a new one. But I wouldn't buy the new X7 to save my life even if I was a millionaire. I just really don't like the inside. I love the outside, but I don't like the inside. So it's up to you. Watch both videos. Maybe you love it and this helps you make a decision if you're in the market for a BMW X5. If you like the new look and the new dash without all the buttons and stuff, and where you have to click a lot and touch a lot, or you like this older model, which is just 1 year older, I think, at this point. And still you can get really great deals. I saw one the other day that only had like 6,000 miles. So you can still get almost new and save a buck or two, you know, on the depreciation. But anyways, love you guys, and thank you for watching. Please hit subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Love to have you part of the Zackus family, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace, factory. It's still a beautiful front, even though the newer ones look better, and they should. They're newer. You know, I spent a lot of money remaking it. It's still just a beautiful, beautiful car. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry, I just want to show you a little bit more. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Everybody knows you wear lies, white scars, warm nights, black bars, burning me up, you're burning me up. Yeah, you're playing the Beatles. You got my high school t-shirt.